There are the typical sewing tools everyone should own, like straight pins, sewing gauge, scissors, etc. But what about the less common tools? This video will discuss the top 6 sewing tools I think are worth splurging on outside of the standard ones. Number 1 is the bodkin. This tool is like long metal tweezers and it's great for pulling items through casings like elastic, drawstring, fabric rouleau, etc. Sure, you can use a safety pin, but instead of poking through the item, the bodkin grips the outside by clamping down and sliding the ring down to lock it, making it more secure to pull the item through the casing. Just hold one end, gather the fabric on the other side, and then pull it through. A bodkin is a simple tool and can usually be found for under $5. If you plan on doing a lot of garment sewing, this is a handy item to own. Number 2 is the buttonhole cutter set. Usually they come with a straight and round cutter and are for cutting standard and keyhole buttonholes. These tools are a faster and more accurate way to cut your buttonholes instead of using scissors or a seam ripper. Be careful as they're sharp, so they usually come with a wooden block or tiny cutting mat, but you can also use a standard rotary mat as well. If you can't find these in a fabric store, check online. Buttonhole cutter sets usually run under $10. Number 3 is a needle puller. This is especially helpful for hand sewing, especially if the fabric is on the heavy-duty side like canvas, leather, and denim, or has a lot of thickness. A needle puller is a small, flexible, round silicone. I like it better than a thimble because instead of protecting one finger, it can protect multiple fingers at once. I can use it to push a needle, but also by folding it around the needle, it makes it easy to pull the needle through. These usually come in a pack and cost under $5. If you can't find it in the notions department, check in the quilting notions. Number 4 is the hem gauge, which is a metal tool found in the notions department, but you can also make your own. It's handy for hemming. Sure, you can use a regular sewing gauge, but a hem gauge is faster and easier, plus can help press up straight and curved edges. You just fold over the edge to the correct measurement and press. A hem gauge costs about $15, but if you want to see how to make your own or more in depth on how to use it, check out the description for a link to our video. Number 5 is the hump jumper, and great if you find yourself sewing through thick fabrics or seams. The hump jumper is a piece of plastic and each side has a different thickness. Instead of getting stuck attempting to sew over thick humps, you put your needle down, raise the presser foot, put the hump jumper behind the needle, and lower the foot and sew. The hump jumper levels the presser foot, making it easy to get through those tricky parts. If you can't find one in the fabric store, you can find them online. They're usually under $5. Lastly, number 6 is more of a sewing machine accessory than a tool. It's the walking foot. It's helpful when sewing difficult fabrics like ones that slip and crawl or is just a general pain in the neck. The walking foot has feed dogs on the top, so when using it, it's moving the fabric evenly on the top and on the bottom. This makes it helpful when you're sewing layers of fabric, thick fabrics, or finicky fabrics like velvet. Whenever a fabric is giving me problems, it's usually solved by the walking foot. A walking foot usually costs around $40, but it's well worth it. Just make sure you buy one specifically for your brand of machine. Those are my favorite less standard sewing tools. If you have a sewing tool that you really like, let us know in the comments. Our book, Professor Pincushin's Beginner Guide to Sewing, Garment Making for Nervous Newbies, is now available to order. Go to professorpincushion.com/books or click on the link in the description to see a list of vendors where you can purchase it.